Hey guys, so today I'm going to teach you how to clean your makeup brushes, or at least the way I clean them. Basically the formula for what you do with them is whatever your heart desires. I mean, if you don't feel comfortable like makeshifting a thing to clean them in, then you can always just buy makeup brush cleaner, and better safe than sorry, I guess. But I never wanted to buy makeup brush cleaner because I always felt like there was an easier way to do it and a cheaper way to do it with stuff you already have, and that's the way I do it. So yeah. So let me just show you. First I'll show you what I have my makeup brushes in. Actually, first of all, let's check out this hot outfit right here. You can't even see this, but I'm wearing Journey socks with combat boots, and I just look like I'm a teeny bopper or something. I don't know. I'm doing laundry today, so it really doesn't matter to me. I keep my brushes in this little case right here, this little jar that I painted over it. It used to say something, I got it on like my 13th birthday or something, and it used to say something really cheesy, like typical teenager fashion. But I just painted over it and put little birds on it and put flies because I like birds, I guess. I don't know. Here are all the makeup brushes I'm going to be cleaning today. I'm not cleaning some of them because I don't use them, and I actually don't use this brush at all, but I thought I might show you just for an example if you have a foundation brush like this. This is the stuff I'll be using. This water bottle is just to mix up the concoction in, and then I'm going to try putting some eye makeup remover in there this time, which I've never done before, but I feel like it makes sense, so I mean, you guys will be here to experience that if it goes wrong. And then I'm just using some shampoo and conditioner. I'm not using a lot of either of these three things. I'm just gonna dilute it in water, in the water bottle. So yeah, and then I'm gonna put this all in a bowl where I can swish around my makeup brushes in it, and I'll just show you now. Okay, so to start, I'm going to take my water bottle, just any water bottle you can find, because I'm not going to fill up all the way, just halfway probably. That might even be a little bit much. I'm just going to fill it up with some like cool water, I guess. I don't know, we're experimenting, let's just try this out. Maybe just some normal. Okay, that seems good. So I just filled it up to like there. Not even the whole bottle, not even halfway probably. And then we're just gonna put a little bit of everything in there. So I'm just taking this CVS eye makeup remover that I have. That's what I take off my eye makeup with. And we're just gonna put a little bit in there. Okay, that seems good. This is all just one big science experiment. Okay. Now we're gonna take a little bit of shampoo and put that in there. I used to use face wash, which I feel like works too, but I was thinking the other day that shampoo might make more sense since it is like kind of like hair, I guess. I don't know. This is just the crazy inner workings of my mind. Now I'm taking a little bit of conditioner. Come on. Jerk. It's like a ketchup bottle. What the hell? Whoa! Did you guys see that? That was crazy. So now I'm just going to take my cap, wherever I put that. Where did I put that cap? Cappy, where are you? Oh crap, where'd that cap go? Found it. Alright, we're just going to take this in, mix it up, shake it up, shake it, shake it, shake it. It's a little more sudsy than I thought it was going to be. Oh well, so I'm just going to pour some of the bubbles out because I don't really want any bubbles. We don't need this much anyway, so no big deal. So once we get that, I'm just gonna take a bowl and pour it in there. Just a little bit. Just pour enough in there. Oh good, none of the bubbles are coming out. Perfect. So maybe just enough where it'll get the like bottom layer of your brush. And then what you're going to do is, let's start with this one. I'm just going to start with this blush brush. And you're just going to dip it in this way and swirl it around. Make sure you don't get anywhere close to the binding where the glue is, because if you get water in there, some of the hairs, or whatever you want to call these, will come out because it'll loosen up the glue. And you don't want to do that because that's bad. So I'm just swishing it around. And you could tell like that it's cleaning it because it turns a different color. Like since I'm doing a blush brush right now, it's coming out like a brownish pink because I use this for bronzer too. And just keep swirling it in there until you feel like it's clean enough. You could change out the water and check in clean water if you wanted to, but I'm just too lazy for that, so we're just gonna keep swishing it. Sometimes I push it up against the side to see if it runs more clear after a while. So just do that as long as you feel fit to. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna find a place to hang your brushes, which I'll show you how I have them hung up after I finish all of them. But you're gonna hang them so they hang like this, just down this way. Make sure they're dry enough where they won't drip onto the floor or anything. But same reason, you have to dry them this way so it doesn't get in the glue and the hairs don't fall out. So you have to dry them this way. Don't dry them like flat. Don't even want to put it that way because I don't want the water to get in it. But don't do it this way because then it'll still run in that way. And definitely don't put them brush side up because that would be bad. The way I do it, I just use hair ties and like a shower bar to hang them on, and I'll show you that when we're done. Might want to clean this one a little bit more. That's another way you can tell, it's just squeezing off the excess water into the sink, and if it's all still really colorful, then you should probably do it some more. If you really want to get them clean, like if you haven't cleaned them before, you might want to do it for a while, but if you're good at maintaining cleaning, then, which I am not, then you won't have to do it as much because there won't be as much product stuck in there. But when you reshape your brushes, just make sure they're shaped the way that they usually are. The ones that are fluffier, I usually make them shaped like a paintbrush, because you could just fluff it out later. But if it's like a flat shader brush, you want to make sure it's being held flat so it dries the right way. And sometimes I like to actually rinse them off just a little bit. Just so we don't have any like shampoo stuck in there. Go and put shampoo on your eyeball and probably not be good. So I'm just gonna go hang this up now. You can get rid of some of this. It's really gross. Just rinse it out and refill into your bowl, your big bowl. And I'll just show you a few of these. I'm gonna wash all of them, but I'll just show you some examples. All right, let's do this flat shader brush right here, which, as you can see, it's flat. That's the shape. So this one's gonna be a little bit different, and it's tiny, so you really have to be careful. And I'm just gonna scrape this along the sides. Oh, I hate that word, scrape. Ooh. I'm just going to push this along the sides, just to get a tiny bit on there and make sure that it's not so soaked in the soap. And I'm saying a lot of weird words today. So I'm just dipping it a little bit into the concoction and then pushing it along the sides, and you can see the color coming out of it. And then you just want to take your fingers and reshape it. If it was all like mushy, you would just want to squeeze the ends of it to make sure it's flat, and then hang it up to dry. But this is just a foundation brush. If you use like liquid foundation, this is probably what you would be using. Same thing, just gonna do the same thing as the last one, just push it against the sides, but I'm not as afraid to dip it into the soap as much since it is way big. This is the first time I've washed this spoolie brush, and I'm experimenting a little bit. I'm just taking my fingers and putting it into the soap and then just brushing it off. It's kind of hard to get in there. And here is how I hang up my makeup brushes. As you can see, I've used many hair ties, and if they're heavy, they usually don't hang perfectly straight, as you can see from this one. It's kind of at an angle, but that's, if you move it up a little more, sometimes they get better, but mine tend to just go like that for some reason. But that's still okay since it's still pointing down. the way I do it is I just take a hair tie and loop it around the shower rod, or the towel rod, I guess I should say, and then pull one end through and then shove your makeup brush in there. This end first, obviously. And then it stays put. If you put it down towards the bottom, it'll stay up. If you flip it and do it the other way, then putting it at the top will make it stay flat. Except for these big brushes that are too heavy. They tend to be weird. But yeah, so that's how I clean my makeup brushes, and it's pretty simple and pretty quick and easy, I guess. And helps keep your makeup brushes last longer. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Bye guys!